Hey guys, welcome to week 32 of Mountain Language. Again, this is a reference for you to use throughout the week to help you with your daily practice of your language skills. All right, I'll get straight into it. Here we go with question number 1, and it's asking you, is this a noun, a common noun, or proper noun? Neighbor. This does not mention the neighbor by name, anything specific, so this is going to be a common noun, a neighbor. So I don't have to use a capital letter to write this correctly. All right. Zipping along to number 2. So on this singular and plural question, companies is our word, and it looks like this is a plural form of the word, so I need to write the singular form. If I'm looking at this word companies, I can see how they've taken the singular form and made it into the plural form by adding the IES at the end of the word, which substitutes the Y. So if I'm going to write this as a singular form, or I want one company, there is the singular form of the word. Number 3. All right, contractions. Okay, so I have 2 words here, and I need to make that into one word by making the 2 words into a contraction. So looking at our words have and not, remember our rule for contractions, I'm going to take out a letter, and in its place I'm going to put an apostrophe. So the contraction of have and not is haven't. Focusing on number 4 here. Okay, so our word is Mrs. and I need the abbreviation of that. So you might have seen this abbreviation in a letter, you might have seen it in an old teacher's name. But if I'm going to take Mrs., okay, because it's a title, I'm going to give that a capital letter. And there is the abbreviation of Mrs., M-R-S. For example, Mrs. Phoenix. All right, number 5. Cried like a baby. All right, so in this idiom here, you can think, or indeed you can think of it as a simile, using as or like here. We've all been babies, we've seen babies, so if you mention this term, crying like a baby, think about the degrees of crying. So this might be uncontrolled crying, it might be very emotional, it might be something that comes about for no reason. So if you're saying someone's crying like a baby, it's having more force, or that shades of meaning is going to be more forceful. So someone who's crying very forcibly, or someone who's crying for no reason, crying like a baby. Number 6. Unemployed, prefix, suffix, root word. Okay, so looking at the beginning for our prefix, we have the prefix un. Root word, you can see the root word being employ. And a simple one here at the end for our suffix, root word done, suffix. Ed is our suffix for the word unemployed. So unfortunately, during this coronavirus pandemic, some people have become unemployed, so they're not working anymore, unfortunately. Number 7, shoes of the giant. Again, so in this case, we got to show possession of the subject being the giant. How do we know that the shoes belong to the giant? So we have the giant. The giant's shoes. Again, that apostrophe S shows the ownership of the shoes belonging to the giant. You could show that by saying that the giant's shoes were, pardon the term, gigantic. They were very big. Size 40 and above. All right, here, number 8. Excellent, number 8. So, magnificent scenery. So the word that's underlined, magnificent, I need to find the same meaning as magnificent. So the synonym for magnificent. Okay. Off the bat here, I'm taking one out of play, ugly, because I want synonyms, be an antonym. So now I have, again, back to those shades of meaning. Something that is nice or something that is grand. Nice scenery, grand scenery. Okay. The one I'm going to take out again is nice. Nice is really an ineffectual word. It doesn't really have any kind of strength to it. But if I think of magnificent, the Grand Canyons, something that's just going to take your breath away. That's going to be something, again, grand. Number 9. I am trying to finish on time. All right, here we go. So subject, I have the subject being I. And now the predicate, what is the I doing? So this predicate of am trying, so that verb to try. Let's do this in the past. So yesterday, I tried to finish on time, or I was trying to finish on time. Today, I am trying to finish on time, don't need to change that. And in the future, tomorrow, I will try to finish on time. I'll try to finish this on time so you guys can get practicing. All right, number 10. All right, here comes the ABC practice that we've been doing. And looking at these guide words of lath and launch, I'm probably going to concentrate L-A, on these last words here. L-A, so the U-N and the U. Okay, automatically I can see that the T is, so now I got to go for the H. So does C come before H? Yes, it does. So I can't have latch coming after lath. Between these two, laundry and laugh. Well, I had the L-A-U, so now I'm concentrating on the N of laundry. Asking myself, does the D come before or after the C? D comes after C, so I know it can't be laundry. Let's double check laugh. L-A-U, so does the G come before an N? Yes, it does. And in this case, the U comes after the T. There's my word. Number 11. All right, here are these analogies. Cool is to cold, and warm is to, excuse the pun here, but shades and degrees of meaning. So if something is cool, it is cold. So that means warm. Oh, this has to be hot. My explanation is cold. If something is cold, something less than cold is going to be cool. If something's hot, something less than hot is going to be warm. I think a common theme here is shades of meaning. Let's erase that out of the way. Let's see number 12. All right, history. Again, if you want to put your hand on your chin, clap these out. If you want to do history. Okay, automatically I can see 3 syllables here. Let's divide them. So here's his, tor, re. So, his, 3 syllables. Okay. At school, history used to be my favorite subject. Always good to learn lessons from the past. 13. Mr. Long, our coach, don't ran good. Ouch. All right, let's edit this sentence and see if we're going to do this correctly. Okay, going from left to right, automatically I see beginning of a sentence. I need to capitalize Mr. And I also need to put a period there after that title. Mr. Long, this is his name, just like yours. I need to capitalize the L in Long. Now, because that is a title at the beginning, I'm going to put a comma here to break that up. So, Mr. Long, pause. Our coach, explanation of who he is. I'm going to put another comma here. Let's sort out the end of the sentence. Don't ran good. Yeah, don't. So, speaking right now in the present, I have doesn't. Ran, past. I'm going to say it's doing it right now. Good. And because this is a comparative adjective, I can't use good. I'm going to use the word well. Don't forget your periods at the end, guys. Let's try it again. Mr. Long, our coach, doesn't run well. Excuse the irony of that, of a PE teacher who doesn't run very well. Okay, moving on. Here's number 14. The book, costs $1. Fact or opinion? Okay, point to your head for a fact. I can't argue with it. Or your heart for an opinion. I'm saying that this has to be a fact. Okay. Now, why is that? I can't argue with this fact. I can look at the cost of the book being $1. It might be printed on there. I might go up to the cash register, they're going to ring it up for $1. I can't dispute that. That has to be a fact. All right, number 15. Misspelled words. Courage, altogether, atlas. All right, looking at these three, one really sticks out. Courage and atlas I'm going to keep. It's this one here that I don't like. The correct spelling of altogether, there's only one L in altogether. Again, excuse my writing on here. And that's the correct spelling of the word altogether. Nearly towards the end of our journey here, guys. 16. Okay, sounding out some letters, underlined letters. So tough. The GH in tough kind of makes that F sound. Tough. Tough. So I have these words, though, that, and fight. Now, even though I do have the GH here, it doesn't make that same sound. That does not have any of the sounds there. So I'm just left with this F in fight that makes the same sound as the GH in tough. Number 17, all right. Which word does not belong? Okay, I had to have a think about this one, but I'm going for the word being jam. All right. So out of pickles, jam, chips, olives, I've chosen jam because jam, in how it's made, you know, you got some fruit and you boil it in water with some sugar to make a kind of syrupy solution that's spread on your toast, but that's jam. Whereas pickles, made from it's basically cucumbers, chips, potatoes, olives are olives, raw ingredients, maybe something to do with cooking. That's why I chose jam. I'd love to hear some other responses, but I'm going for jam. All right, number 18. Knock, known, knew, know. ABC order. So there's a lot of K, N, O, K. Okay, automatically I can take one as my first word because I know that E comes before all the other O's. So if I have all those O's, I'm now looking at the first, second, third, fourth letter. And automatically I can see the C comes before those W's. Now remember, out of known and know, because I have an extra N at the end of know, to make known, I know that no. No has to come on that slot there, which means I have known this to be the true list. Knew, knock, know, known. There's your ABC order. Number 19. All right, so the word abnormal, the first word, I need the antonym to abnormal. Opposite of that first word. Abnormal, something's not normal. So synonyms, odd and weird, go with that. I'm thinking that natural, something that occurs naturally, something that doesn't have anything that's not unusual to it or weird. Natural is the antonym or the opposite to abnormal. All right, coming to the end of our journey. Last question here, guys. Okay, means of travel. If you're trying to solve this one, I look at that as ways of travel. Ways of travel. So you could go by a car, getting from A to B. You could go by a plane. Maybe you're going a further distance. You want to travel to an exotic country or location. And then let's go for an abstract one. I'm going to put this one down to get you thinking. If you have nowhere to go or you can't go anywhere, hey, my suggestion is to open up a book and you're instantly transported. You travel to different places. You are taken to different lands. You see things in a different way. That is my abstraction of travel. All right, guys, there you have it. Your journey through set 32 of your mountain language. Again, please practice daily and hope to read some of your good accounts of your practice for the week. All right, thanks guys. Goodbye.